It's not uncommon to turn on the news and see people across our country facing natural disasters. From our homes and our cars to ourselves, it pays to be safe and prepared. Well, joining us now with some tips on how to disaster-proof our homes is Jennifer Lewis of the Nevada State Contractors Board. It's great having you. Welcome in.
Thank you. Good morning.
So homeowners, I mean, when homeowners, why should we consider a home repair factoring disaster preparedness? Like, we occasionally feel a little aftershock from down there in California. It's like, we're fine.
Right.
Can that show up on our front door?
Absolutely. You know, when we talk about disasters, certainly we're not facing the magnitude of disasters that some other parts of the country are. But, you know, we have the high winds, we have the rains that cause flooding. And what we want homeowners to do is think proactively, because when you're in that time of emergency need, the last thing you want to do is have to go through a phone book and find different references. So we want to encourage homeowners to kind of think about those services that you might need in your time of need. Your HVAC, electrical, roofing, fence repairs, those types of things.
Flood repairs, of course.
Flood repairs, absolutely. Restoration companies, and just do your research on contractors ahead of time. Find 3 contractors, you know, call them, get references, make sure that they're a good fit for you and your family. Put their name on an emergency contact list, so when your time of need comes, all you have to do is pull up their contractor's license, make sure they're in an active status, and then you can hire with confidence.
See, that's the important thing. I think sometimes you see businesses out there, they leave a card in your door, and they're like, oh, they might be trustworthy, but you can look and see if that company is actually on the state's radar as being legit.
Absolutely. Our website provides you access to all of the licensed contractors' information. So first and foremost, you're going to ask for that contractor's license. It is different than a business license, so look for about 5 numbers. Plug that into our website and you'll see all of the information. What you want to note is that the license is active. Any other things is probably a red flag if it's revoked or on suspended status.
Or if you put in the number and it's somebody else's business.
Exactly. Yeah. So definitely pay attention to the details, but all contractor advertising must list that license number. So initial red flag, if you get a business card and it doesn't have a license number on it, probably not somebody that's legitimate.
Say you don't have somebody that's licensed. What ends up happening? Say something goes awry.
Right.
What could be the issue?
So what we see with unlicensed contractors, typically why homeowners hire them, is they offer amazing discounts, right? They're a lot cheaper than the licensed contractor typically. When poor workmanship happens, or maybe they don't finish the project, unfortunately in the state of Nevada, those contracts are null and void, so we can't enforce them. We're not going to order your contractor to repair those issues, and you're kind of faced with civil litigation to recoup any damages that may be lost.
Absolutely. Plus, you got to make sure the insurance is in check as well.
Absolutely.
Heaven forbid they get injured on your property.
Absolutely.
They don't have insurance, they're coming after you.
And 2 points to that. Absolutely. They don't typically carry workers' comp insurance, so liability there. And then also, if you are dealing with some type of home-related insurance where you have a home warranty that's coordinating that, they may not cover your service if you've hired an unlicensed contractor.
No question. Tell us about the website, where we can go to find all this information, and what other helpful information.
Website nscb.nv.gov. You can always call our office. We're available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. But basically, we want to ensure that we're here as a proactive resource. Certainly, we're there on the back end. Should you have an issue with a contractor, you file a complaint with us up to 4 years after that work was performed. Through that process, we investigate it. If we validate your issues, we order your contractor to repair those matters at free of cost to you.
And if they don't,
they face disciplinary action against their license. And if you are an owner of a single-family residence, you may be eligible for financial recourse up to $40,000 through our residential recovery fund.
Okay.
So there's a big plug there. That's one of the best protections we offer. We're one of, I think, 12 states in the nation that offer a recovery fund. So another plug about why hiring licensed contractors is so important.
No question. And I know sometimes, I mean, we think that the bad stuff can't happen to us. You know,
Right.
I don't live in a flood zone, but then all of a sudden, one little jam and one little, a ditch.
Absolutely.
That water's showing up in a neighborhood you wouldn't necessarily expect it. So it's nice to know that you have everything on point and ready to go.
Absolutely. And any service, whether it's a big home restriction or just a small home repair like a water heater, always make sure you're hiring a licensed contractor regardless of the size or scope. It just protects you, and you have that resource of the board available if you need it.
Jennifer, it's great having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hey, if you want more information, you can reach out to the Nevada State Contractors Board. Very important. We've all seen those little pamphlets left in front of our house. Oh, we can do this for you. We've got great plumbing services. Make sure they're legitimate. Their website is up on your screen. The phone number is as well. Mind your P's and Q's. They're on Facebook and Twitter if you want to check them out there as well. Nevada State Contractors Board, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.